Oh yeah, pipe smokers. It's Paul Gilson YouTube channel, and I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. So Sunday we took my bourbon blend and we put it in this press, and now it's time to take it out. We're going to pause the video because this can take a little bit. It doesn't like to come out. It's ooey and gooey, I'm sure. So we'll be right back in a nanosecond. And today is Thursday. Yeah. Happy Thursday. I think it's the 27th. Yeah. All right. So we finally got her out. And if you're using a press like mine with 3-inch PVC pipe, an 8-inch clamp, it's a C clamp. This. Get them at Harbor Freight for like $8, or you can spend $20 at Lowe's. Both the hockey pucks they're 3 inches in diameter. Okay, so it fits right in that 3-inch thing, real good. The PVC pipe, and that's an 8-inch clamp. It's rated for 1,000 psi. I made this 7.5 inches, so I'm able to get the clamp over it. So the thing I did notice, all right, I put one hockey puck in, and what I had done in the past, I super glued these stainless steel discs. And what that does is it disperses the pressure of the clamp, because the clamp is only about the size of a nickel. What that does is it disperses the pressure over the hockey puck. I got lazy and I forgot, and so what I did is the one puck, I had one super glued on, and I didn't do it on the other one, and you can see the pressure from that clamp pressing down. And what it did is it kind of created, here's our plug, it created a little crater in the center of it, which I guess it'll be okay. I mean, it's not gonna, I just wish it was totally all flat, but in the center you can see where it depressed through the hockey puck. And one warning, if you get that sticky stuff from the juices from the tobacco on your hands, don't touch your eyes or you'll be stinging. It's worse than onions, trust me. So, little lesson learned. I got lazy and I paid the price for it. So basically, what did we end up with? We ended up with what they call crumble plug. Look how tight that's pressed. That is like a brick. So it was really moist and stuff. It's really moist. I let it dry out for a little bit, and now we're going to slice it up into slices. So let's do that. We're going to use a large, you have to have an extremely sharp knife for this, and don't do it on your wife's table or countertops without a cutting board, or she will kill you with that knife. Yeah. Okay, so using a large, extremely sharp knife, I sharpened this myself. You could shave with this. Here's really what we came up with. We came up with, yeah. Let me tip the camera forward here. Yeah, we came up with all these nice little slices. Look at those. They look like beef jerky. Yeah, and they're not falling apart or anything. It's a nice slice right there. Look at that. Smells just like plum pudding to me. So off in the mason jar, these slices are gonna go. Okay, so we have our jar with the slices in them, and some of them did kind of fall apart a little bit, but not bad. I mean, they look like Bengal slices, really. Very, very moist. So I have a bowl's worth, but if you don't write down your recipe when you're playing around with these blends, you're going to regret it because you're going to come up with something great and you're going to be like, what did I put in there? So that's my advice. All right, that's going to stand there. They're very moist. So, like I said, I've rubbed out a bowl. They rub out good. And we're going to smoke that. I'm going to let it dry out for about 20 minutes. Yeah. Well, I do this pipe. Where is this pipe? I don't want to step on it. So I've got this pipe I'm doing for redeemed pipes. I'm going to work on that while my tobacco's drying out. It's been deghosted. I just have to polish everything up. All the teeth chatter's been taken out. And then we're going to see. That's what it looks like before. And I'm going to show you what it looks like after I put it on the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, look at that stem. We'll see how it looks afterwards. Okay, so there's the end result. Look at that stem. It shines like brand new. And look at the briar. Now, what I had to do with this pipe, because it was so dried out, is I hit it with the carnauba wax, and then I hit it with a heat gun to melt the carnauba wax into it. Never do that with the stem in. When you do that, what it does is it expands the briar so much, you're going to crack your freaking shank. So don't ever do that. Always do it in two separate pieces. Anyways, that's the final project right there. It's all done. Ready to go to my mate, Ben Smith at Redeemed Pipes. I just might put an extra coat of carnauba wax on that just to shine her up just a little more. What do you guys think? Isn't that great? Look at that. That is a gorgeous pipe. Ready for sale. So, yeah, my blend here. Let's open it up. It's been infused with bourbon, and I did that. I showed you. I used these little blocks, which the original Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding, they mix all the ingredients and then they throw it into a brand new wet white oak barrel that's been charred on the inside. Okay, so when they send you a tin of that Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding bourbon barrel aged, a wet 1 by 1 piece chunk of that barrel comes in with the mix. So I save these. I put them in soak them in good bourbon, 24 hours, and then I put it in my mix, shake it up, and just let it infuse it, just like they do, really, but on a smaller basis. So, yeah, let's smell this. Oh yeah, it smells like Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding. In fact, hold on 1 second. Okay, so we have in this jar some Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding bourbon barrel aged. It's mixed. I already told you the process. It's pressed and then it's sliced. Let's smell that first. Okay. Let's smell my blend where I'm trying to replicate this next. It smells exactly the same. Now, let's load up 2 pipes and start them on fire and see how they taste. I don't know. After further review, I'm smelling my blend, which I'm trying to replicate. I smell the bourbon, the Latakia, the Virginia, the Turkish. I'm smelling this. This smells way more bourbony and a little more grassy. That's the Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding Bourbon Barrel Aged. So we'll have to put it through my taste test. My beautiful blonde Savinelli bowl number 626, Petite Never Lies. So we'll be right back and we're going to start it on fire. Okay, so we are going to start something on fire right now. Let's start out first with the original Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding Bourbon Barrel Aged in my Savinelli bowl number 626 Blonde Petite. Never judge a tobacco off its char light, is what I say, you know. Oh, yeah. That is. Wow. That is good. Oh, I can taste the bourbon and the Latakia. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. I love that stuff. Like I was saying in the other night's video, I have like 8 ounces of plum pudding bourbon barrel aged. One of my friends said, hey, they got it on pipesandscigars.com. And I went there and I was like ready to order 5 more tins. And I'm like, wait a minute, man, are you crazy? You got 10 ounces so far. Let it be. But it's made by Sutliff. But, you know, you got to draw the line somewhere. Oh, yeah. Good old Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding, Bourbon Barrel Aged. So let's clear the palate, and we'll see how my blend stacks up to it. Cheers, by the way. That's what I've got that in. I've got a fully loaded poker pipe. There we go. Never judge a tobacco during its char light process. Wow. I can taste the bourbon. I can taste the Latakia. This is a really, really good blend. It tastes just like it. Wow. That's good. I think Joe Langford would be impressed. Mine's actually just a little smoother. So glad I write things down. Now, the little puck size pressed tobacco plug that you saw was probably only about 2.5 ounces. So I'm going to make a bigger batch of this. That's 6 ounces. And then I'm going to compress it down to a plug that's 1 inch thick instead of a 1/2 inch thick. Wow, this is really good. This is like really, really good. Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm happy with it. That's all I have to say. Yeah. So, in retrospect, I think the only thing I would change about my blend versus this Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding Bourbon Barrel Aged, instead of using 2 of these blocks, I'd use 4. And I think I'd take them out every other day, re-soak them in bourbon, and then put them back in the tobacco. Shake it up. Yeah. Because I can definitely smell a lot more bourbon in the plum pudding bourbon. Plum pudding bourbon barrel aged than I do in mine. Although, when I open mine, I still smell it. Just not as strong, but it came out with some nice cut pieces there. You can see that. Yeah. Oh. And she is moist. So, I'm happy. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Probably going to make a couple cheeseburgers tonight. Haven't had those in about a week. And then off to bed. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Paul the Pipe Guy. Over and out.